This is plumb pitiful. And all Georgia fans, please leave a comment. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me. But it seems to me Kirby Smart can't win the big games. Number one defense in the country, number one ranked team in the country, and you're playing like this. Our DBs can't even cover the receivers. Our defensive front can't even get to Bryce Young. And Alabama has no offense. This is pitiful. We see who came out to play and who is prepared to win the biggest game of the year. And obviously, it's not Kirby Smart the way it's looking. Jordan Davis, Devontae White, Nakobe Dean, Channing Tindall, Quay Walker, none of them can't even get no pressure to the quarterback. It looks like our players are nervous. Once Alabama scored that touchdown, it's like our players gave up once again. What is it? Is it because it's Alabama? Maybe it's right. Maybe, from what I heard, Kirby Smart told his players to play soft. Don't play hard. Maybe it's true. Maybe the Alabama fans are right. Kirby Smart can't get the job done. He chokes in big games like this. And Auburn of all teams, Texas A&M. Auburn took Alabama to 4 overtimes. 4 overtimes. Before Alabama ended up winning. Texas A&M beat Alabama. And the number one ranked team in the country, number one defense in the country, and you're playing like this. This is pitiful. This is a joke. Where is the defense? Where is the offense? The only player that has done anything for the offense, 3. Ladd McConkey, Brock Bowers, Jermaine Burton. Zeus ain't done nothing. Kenny McIntosh and James Cook hadn't done nothing. Our offensive line's pitiful. Matt Luke cannot coach an offensive line. Yeah, Georgia can beat Tennessee, South Carolina, the Floridas, Missouri, Auburn, Kentucky. But when it gets down to the big game like this and having to face Alabama, it's like they get scared. Because it's Alabama. Well, wouldn't you want to show Alabama that they're not the best team out there that you are? Because you're number one? And you want to prove why you number one? The way it's looking, Kirby Smart don't. You know how I'm eating my words right now, because I did say Alabama wouldn't be able to run on us, and that our DBs would be sticking like glue to the receivers. They've proved me wrong. If Alabama wins this game, they deserve it. I will give y'all props. Maybe Georgia shouldn't have been ranked #1 all year, because they're not playing like a #1 team right now. Are they going to make any adjustments second half? Probably not. They'll probably stick to the game plan they're doing now. And even if we make it in the playoffs, probably play the same way we're playing now. Do we deserve to go to the playoffs? Not playing like this. Like I said, Georgia fans, whether you agree with me or mad at me, feel free to leave a comment down below. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share button, hit that notification bell down at the bottom, and give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. It'll help my videos out a lot. But like I said, this is ridiculous. This is piss poor coaching. And I've said it. Piss poor coaching by Kirby Smart and this coaching staff. This is a shame. This makes you not even want to watch Georgia getting dominated. And Alabama hadn't had nothing all year. No offense, no defense. And that offensive line is holding up to Georgia's defensive front. Jordan Davis supposedly could be a Heisman. Might not win it, but considered for the Heisman. We all know that won't happen. He won't go to New York. But then you got the Defensive Player of the Year, Nakobe Dean. This defense looks lost. Looks rattled. I haven't seen Kirby Smart get in none of these players' faces. They come off of the field and he don't do nothing. It's like he don't want to beat Saban. It's like he don't want to prove to Saban that his team, Georgia, is the #1 team in the country. Our offense is ridiculous. We have no receivers. None. Alabama has one of the 2 best receivers in the country, NFL talent, caliber level. Runs perfect routes, creates space, and our receivers can't. And Stetson Bennett, my Lord, almost threw a pick 6. Where was you throwing? You figured when Georgia scored that touchdown, it would energize this team. And lo and behold, Alabama scores and Georgia falls apart. Oh, let's hang our heads. I'm nervous now. I don't even know if I want to play hard. I just want to give up. Because that's basically what this team has done, is give up. Maybe people are right. Maybe Kirby Smart just can't get the job done when it comes to big games. He can win these other games in regular season, but he just can't get it done when it comes to games like this SEC championship, national title on the line. You win this, you could be playing for the national championship. Georgia loses this game. Should they deserve to still get in the national championship? In the playoffs? Should they? If they lose this game, should they really get in the playoffs? Because I can tell you, playing like this, Cincinnati will beat them. Michigan will beat them. This is piss poor coaching. We have no running game. We can barely pass the ball. What the hell? I told somebody earlier, if we could not cover the two receivers, Mitchie and Williams, Georgia was in trouble. And lo and behold, they can't even cover them. Now, I don't know who number 18 is for Alabama, but they can't even cover him neither. Where are the safeties at? Why ain't the safeties helping the DBs? Lewisine, where are you at? Keely Ringo gets burnt. Kendricks, the ball gets thrown his way. He pushes the receiver out of bounds like he's done something, wants to do his arms like he's made a big play. Our DBs don't even go after the ball. And then Bryce Young fumbles after Devontae White knocked the ball loose. And Nolan Smith, instead of diving on the ball, he tries to pick it up. And Bryce Young recovers his own fumble. Jimbo Fisher beats Nick Saban. Auburn's first-year head coach, almost beats Alabama. And Kirby Smart, once again, looks like he can't get the job done and prove to Nick Saban that he can beat him as well. It's like Kirby Smart tells his players, hey, I'm good friends with Nick Saban. I don't want to beat him. Let's just give him a game and then just come out after the fourth quarter, shake hands, and go our separate ways. It's like Kirby Smart don't even want to beat him. Like Georgia ain't even trying. The whole team. And, but at the same time, Georgia hadn't faced a team like this all season. With that many weapons on the field. You know, watching this game, to me, Stetson Bennett is rattled. He looks nervous. He don't know what plays to call. You miss a few passes. And then you change the play call and miss James Cook. You throw it too wide and James Cook can't even reach the ball because you throw it too far outside of him. I wonder what Big Dog Brett and Uncle Lou think about this game right now. Maybe Uncle Lou and Big Dog Brett will watch this video and leave a comment down below and let me know how they feel. Maybe they probably feel the same way I do. Yeah, we keep playing like this, maybe it's time we take Stetson Bennett out and put JT Daniels in. Because obviously it's looking like we don't want to win the game. And if that's the case, you might as well put JT Daniels in. If Big Dog Brett, Uncle Lou, y'all see this video, please subscribe. I sure appreciate it. This is asinine the way Georgia's playing. You play lights out all season, 12-0, number one ranked team in the country, number one defense in the country, and you're playing like this. Jordan Davis is about give out. They keep having to put him on the sideline because he's tired. I know there'll be some Alabama fans on here leaving comments. I don't care. Y'all leave comments, I'll reply. Y'all was right. I'll admit it. Georgia chokes every time they get to the big game, the big dance. I might be eating my words from earlier. Well, Alabama gets balls second half. I was hoping Georgia would win the coin toss and defer, but ended up Alabama won the coin toss and deferred. So now they get balls second half. If they drive down that field and score, it's over. I'll say it right now. If they score another touchdown, it's over. Georgia will not be able to come back from that deficit. Georgia hadn't been in a predicament like this where we've had to come back from being down. What what is Todd Monken calling? What plays is he calling? It looks like to me he's calling plays that he don't want to score. Oh, I'm about hoarse now from screaming and hollering. My wife, my wife and father-in-law's laughing at me. My wife's telling me to hush, to calm it down. Oh. Good God. Georgia is playing like a high school team. We have to go through this every year. And I don't know if I want to say every year, but when we make it to the big dance like this, it's like we don't want to win it. We just give up. We just go in there just to show up. But it's like I said, does Georgia deserve to be in the playoffs? Not playing like this. Not showing any dominance on the field. Cornerbacks can't cover. Safeties can't cover. Defensive line can't even get pressure to Bryce Young. And when they do, they can't tackle him, and he still makes a pass downfield for a completion. Linebackers can't get to him. And that's part of the problem. Our linebackers are the ones having to rush him because our defensive line can't get to him. So there's nobody in the middle of the field to cover a receiver or tight end. Crying shame, Kirby Smart. You're a crying shame, and people, you're going to be the laughing stock after this game. I'm not saying I want Kirby Smart gone, because he's a great coach and he's showed he can recruit. But is it time for him to move on? Because obviously you can't win the big games. Obviously you can't prepare your players to win big games. But like I said, we can beat Florida, we can beat Missouri, we can beat Kentucky, we can beat Vanderbilt, South Carolina. I bet you them fans are laughing and joking it up right now. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Like I said, y'all hit that thumbs up, that like, subscribe, and share button, and leave a comment down below. I sure appreciate it. I'll be doing a end of the game video, so y'all stay tuned for that. Well, let's go see what happens second half. Go Dogs.